everybody must help everybody. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you're broke, sometimes you're rich. And here in the US, it's you have no money, you have nothing.
Excuse me, you guys be able to spare some change today? Hey, thank you.
This is Rudkowski of WeAreChange.org out here with Carey, Wedler, and Venice Beach, and we just had a very interesting conversation about
what the proper role of government is when it comes to helping the poor, and whether or not the government claiming that it does that detracts from people helping the poor themselves.
Now it should be really interesting not only to get people's opinions, but to see what happens when they're put to the test.
Are you a liberal or a conservative?
Me, I'm kind of like a conservative.
Libertarian.
I would say I'm conservative.
Okay, do you think it's the role of government to help the poor?
Yes.
Do you think that individuals should help as well, or just all government?
No, individuals should help as well, yeah. We've all got a responsibility.
Do unto others as you want to be done to yourself. You know, it shouldn't be a selfish act, but at the same time, it should be an act of like wanting to help other people.
Hey guys, y'all be able to spare some change or anything?
No money.
No money? Okay. All right, thank you.
Do you think that having programs that the government claims help the poor dissuade individuals from helping themselves?
No, I don't think so, no.
Excuse me guys, I was wondering if you might be able to spare some change to help me out with my prescriptions this month?
No, sorry.
Okay, thank you.
I think it allows them to kind of, feel like they're doing something without really knowing where that money's going. And
then the
obviously,
people that use it just blow it away and doesn't give them anything
a lot of
to
it's
go
wasted.
toward.
I feel private charities would be much better for the poor.
Yeah.
Or just individuals helping out.
Excuse me guys, do you think you might be able to spare some change today, please?
We actually don't have any cash.
Okay, thank you.
Are you a liberal or conservative first?
I don't like either one.
So you're independent?
Yeah, sure.
I'm a moderate.
Well, if this is a country and it's a community effort, I think there should be some steps in place to keep poor people from being, poor.
I think they should have a minimal role. They should still help out, as much as possible. But, I think what they're doing right now, it's doing enough.
Do you think it should be up to the individual to also help people?
Well, absolutely. We're supposed to help each other, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're built on that principle. We used to be anyway, you know.
Hey man, how you doing today? I was just wondering if you might have some spare change. Oh no, honey.
Having some spare change? No, I only got 20s right now.
Oh, okay.
Maybe when I come back.
All right, because I got an antibiotic I got to get filled if you don't mind.
I think if more people personally helped out, that it'd make a lot bigger difference than what's happening right now. But yeah.
And do you think government programs dissuade people from actually helping poor people?
No.
Hey guys, how are you? You might have spare change or anything y'all might be able to help me with today? Thank you.
So are you liberal or conservative?
I'd say I'm much more liberal.
Somewhere in the middle, probably closer to liberal.
Liberal.
Do you think it should be up to a government or the people to help poor people?
Government and people.
And people?
I think both.
Yeah.
I think both. Because, we're all out here to help one another. And I think the government should, try to help us help other people.
Excuse me. You guys might be able to spare some change?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I think everybody as, a culture and as a people to all help each other out. So I'm not sure it necessarily relies on just the government or just individuals themselves. I think it's a collective effort from everybody in the community.
Excuse me. You guys wouldn't be able to spare some change or anything, would you? Oh, okay. Thank you.
It should be a combination. The government should definitely be there because sometimes people definitely need help.
Yeah.
But, the government should, there's a limit to what the government should be doing.
Okay. So do you think it's an individual basis as well as a government basis to help the poor?
Yes, absolutely. Otherwise, we'll go back to the Lord's time where the rich got taxing the poor, no one helped them, and they just died of hunger and illiteracy.
Excuse me, guys. Do you think you'd be able to spare some change today, please?
I don't have any cash.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So we're done with our social experiment, and we pretty much showed how everyone is a total hypocrite. We are here with April, who has volunteered and helped us out very much, and I think it would be interesting to get your responses to the questions that we were asking people. And the first question we were asking is, what do you think the government's role should be with helping people?
Well, I do believe the government is trying in certain areas, put it that way. Maybe not as much local government as federal government. They are helping quite a bit with the housing situation and with helping with food and monies and things like that. You're having an issue more with the local government, I believe. where that's, you know, it's a double standard. They say one thing, but it's infringing on their backyard. So, you know, they don't want to have to pay the extra money because, you know, they can go out to dinner with that money. I just think there needs to be more local government reform on sticking to what they say they're going to do instead of saying they have the programs and then they're never been enough for the people.
Now, should people help people, or should the government step in?
Well, definitely. I think it's a both issue. I think people need to help people because even back in the day, if it wasn't for other people, they wouldn't have survived. They wouldn't be able to come from the East Coast to the West Coast. I mean, it was a group of people had to help each other out and work together as a community. It's not just their problem or his problem or her problem. It's an everybody problem.
And then the last question we asked is if government programs are dissuading people from actually helping individually.
I think depending on the person. I do. Before I became homeless and needed the help, I could see some of my attitude being that way, where, you know, well, somebody's giving them food stamps, or they've got a shelter they can go to. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm already paying my taxes and doing it. But I don't think it's the government actually swaying. I think it's an individual problem.
April, you're an amazing human being. Thank you so much for helping us very much. You're the best.
We help homeless people, very much like NSO, Salvation Army, but we're unlike them because we're actually effective. This whole operation is funded by me. So there's no government funding, therefore we do things the way we want to do it.
Tacos from Brooklyn to Manhattan. Like, I was gonna get on the train and go there later on tonight, but he brought them to me, so that's pretty wild.
Give it back.
Matt Stone just said, I am not in